the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow. The aurora enchanted glow. Satellite, the artistic flow. Fox runs through dark nights, its fiery tail ignites the lights, green and violet, gold and blue, painting frozen skies anew. The sky a canvas of infinity, all colors spark with affinity. The tail a brush of creativity, paints a rainbow made of snow. Undulate races and gleams like living colors born from dreams, and the colors dance and fly. The shimmer awakes the sky. The aurora enchanted glow. Satellite, the artistic flow. The wind spirit knows that the art now flows, colorful like foxfires, full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow. The aurora enchanted glow. Satellite, the artistic flow. Full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow. The aurora enchanted glow. Satellite, the artistic flow. Fox runs through dark nights, its fiery tail ignites the lights, green and violet, gold and blue, painting frozen skies anew. The sky a canvas of infinity, all colors spark with affinity. The tail a brush of creativity, paints a rainbow made of snow. Undulate races and gleams like living colors born from dreams, and the colors dance and fly. The shimmer awakes the sky. The aurora enchanted glow. Satellite, the artistic flow. The wind spirit knows that the art now flows, colorful like foxfires, full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow. The aurora enchanted glow. Satellite, the artistic flow. fox runs through dark nights. Its fiery tail ignites the lights, green and violet, gold and blue, painting frozen skies anew. The sky a canvas of infinity, all colors spark with affinity. The tail a brush of creativity, paints a rainbow made of snow. The rivulet races and gleams like living colors born from dreams, and the colors dance and fly. The shimmer awakes the sky. The aurora enchanted glow, satellite, the artistic flow. The wind spirit knows that the art now flows, colorful like foxfires, full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow, the aurora enchanted glow, set alight the artistic flow. The wind spirit knows that the art now flows, colorful like foxfires, full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow, the aurora enchanted glow, satellite the artistic flow. Fox runs through dark nights, its fiery tail ignites the lights, green and violet, gold and blue, painting frozen skies anew. The sky a canvas of infinity, all colors spark with affinity. The tail a brush of creativity, paints a rainbow made of snow. The rivulet races and gleams like living colors born from dreams, and the colors dance and fly. The shimmer awakes the sky. The aurora enchanted glow, satellite the artistic flow. The wind spirit knows that the art now flows, colorful like foxfires, full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow, the aurora enchanted glow, set alight the artistic flow. The wind spirit knows that the art now flows, colorful like foxfires, full of the soul's desires. The foxtail paints the snow, the aurora enchanted glow, satellite the artistic flow. The fox runs through dark nights, Its fairy tale ignites the lights, green and violet, gold and blue, painting frozen skies and what? Hello! Everything is properly set up now. Yes, I really like Rachel Henderson too. Who said that? Oh, you said that. You're talking about Nature Mandala, right? By Mopomeni Khatipanyagota. She has at least 3 different versions. One is the French, and the other one is the American and the UK. I don't know what the 4th one is though. Sorry for the delay, everyone. Had some technical issues. I have this. I am in what is it called? A buddy group on Instagram. Let me just check if my chat is top or live, so I don't miss anyone. Let me see everyone that's in here. Hi Nessa, hi Chris, hi View. Yes, hi Jeanette. Is there anyone else I'm missing? Oh, hi Pauline. It's Paulina, not Pauline. Sorry. Color review said, I wish I could change to some adults too. The standard said, yes, you're not the only one. Jeanette completed a page in mandalas today. Oh, that reminds me, I will put the link of the Discord server so you guys can put everything you're working on the Discord server. This is so I can see what everyone is working on, so we can chit chat with a little bit more freedom. So keep up pictures or a link of something. I promised something to Jeanette since she's here. I will do it now. I need to send you the link of the little palette that I have, which is this one right here. Oh, thank you, Jeanette. Auntie Chris said, I need a suggestion for a third color to be a background behind orange and cyan turquoise. Behind orange and cyan. Oh, you asked what book is this? This is Tales from Atlantis. I'm in a buddy group by Hannah Kazan, and this is the page they chose for the buddy group. Actually, there are 2. I also think this one might be. Oh no, I thought maybe this was in Grains of Gold as well, but it's not. Let me find the link I promised. Thank you so much, Jeanette. I spent like an entire night, well, I was insomniac anyway, and I was chit chatting the night away with Nissa. So I decided to make a song about the tale that inspired my nickname, the Lucy Fox thing. And I decided to create a song, so I went into GarageBand and got a few instruments and arranged some things and recorded my voice singing, and voila! So the starting soon song, something I made. The lyrics are a bit meh, but you know, it does the trick. Let me just see if I find it here. I am aware that these orders were already made. I just want to find where it is. Can't be too hard. And I would love to see what you are working on, so I do want to check it. So please post on the Discord so I can see your amazing work. Golly gosh. Where did it go? Maybe it's in the review pile. Oh, thank you. Jen, hello. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. Airtight. What? What do you mean not found? I purchased this a year ago. I'm trying to color something for Mermaid because I said, oh, you're doing something that is secret. Wait, hold on. Settings. Jeanette said I had to confirm I was not a human 7 times. But it could be really any mermaid, and I think she has mermaids in grains of gold too, Jeanette. Jeanette said that she doesn't have this book. Oh, finally found it. Let me. You all doing collabs? Nice. Oh, your collab is the fantasy world, Nessa? You still picking, Jess? I think Daydreams has mermaids as well, Jeanette. Oh, Romantic Country too. Oh, is that Jess's collab? You're lucky. You're really lucky. Um, how do I put the link here? Are you online on my live? Are you on my live stream? Can you? I'm gonna mod you. Say hi in the chat so I can mod you and you can post the link for me. The Discord link. It's gonna take me way. Not the Discord link. The other link. I'm talking to um that guy down there. That's Bear. That's my boyfriend. I will send it on your WhatsApp. Let me mod you. He's actually gaming, but I'm interrupting him because until I do that, it's going to take way too long. Oh, Jeanette, that would be awesome. Oh, I so much wanted it in that collab, Nissa, but it took me too long. Yes, for those that don't know, I call my boyfriend Bear, so that's why. So this is my little palette, the one he's going to put the link on for me. Yeah, here's two. I don't know why. Yeah, here's. Oh my god, no. I checked the live button just to check that you are seeing what I'm seeing because there's a big delay. Oh my god, really, Nessa? I was telling him just now about the little issues we have and why I have so many moderators in my chat. Oh yes, I think portraits like that. Jeanette said, "You're going to do the double spread." Yes, you go, Jeanette. And yes, you said you will have to be with watercolor because your gouache isn't there yet. Yes, yes, yes. I think portraits are better with watercolor. In fact, at least I haven't managed how to do it in gouache. So the skin part, it will be done with watercolors. I sent you a link on WhatsApp. You're supposed to paste that link there. It's for this little palette that I've got here. Yes, it's what I said, Nissa. Like-minded people, we tend to find one another, don't we? Which is good, because it's about time we found our crowd. Not time to sit at flowers. Oh, only now I saw that you messaged me, Chris, on this Discord server. But thank you. Yes, there was definitely something wrong. I always leave set up for it's not made for kids, the content, but for some reason YouTube turned everything to default back again. And I was like, no. And when I went live, the stream was set for kids, and apparently kids cannot do chat. Oh, righty, righty. I have my old gouache palette here. I mean, it's just a kid's plastic. This is a new version of it. It's technically disposable, but it's a pretty decent um, quality plastic, so to me it's fine. Oh yes, Jeanette, is like when you want to post something, you can go to the little thread called Fox Then Goes Live, and you can just post a picture of what you're working on while we're live, so we can check it. If you want to show everyone else, I can show you here on the screen. Bear just posted the link, Jeanette, from AliExpress, is the for my airtight palette. But if you find anywhere else, like on Amazon, something similar to this, I call airtight palette. I Google that way and I always find it. It's absolutely okay. I'm only doing this. Uh-oh, no, no kitties. I'm messing with water. You all know what happens when my kitty starts climbing up here. You've all seen her. But this time the bear's here, so he's protecting me. And yes, don't worry, Chris. You said protect the queen. Worry not, because he's my protector. It's one of the reasons I call him Bear. He's a gentle giant and very protective of me. Once we were attacked by a dog. We were walking back home, and my neighbor's dog was let out on the street. I think the owner just forgot the gate open of this garage, and it escaped. And it's a what was that? A German Shepherd, and he was really, really trying to bite us. So he just got himself in front and started yelling for the owner of the house to come get the dog. So yeah, he's my big protector. Yeah, actually, I'm not liking this color. Yuck, nope. Hello, Laurie. Welcome. I'm happy to see you. I told on my May video, my May wishes video, that I was going to color a lot of mermaids. I did not color a single one yet. So I have to start already. Okay, I'm going to use purple. And I'm going to use teal. What's happening? I hear a noise. There's a cat. Yes, if you find it cheaper on Amazon, get on Amazon Jeanette. Worry not. You should get things wherever they suit your pocket better. To me, most times Amazon is more expensive. That's why I often get it from AliExpress. I want. I set everything up, and still there's some things I did not get. I will need to get my turner gouache because I want. Sorry about the car noise. Yes, I've noticed. See what Chris said? She was about to kick you out because of our last experience, which was a little bit weird. I was just telling him about it. I didn't even tell him. He was like, "What? What happened in your stream? What do you mean?" Because usually he's in my streams on Saturdays, not my crazy impromptu ones. And yes, of course, I am really thankful for my protective girls because I do think we as a community need to take care of each other. It's kind of the way I was on Audrey's last stream because I was waiting for the creeper to show up. But luckily he did not, which I'm really glad. I want loads of teal, but I want a different teal. I want more blue in this. This is not blue enough. Oh, I don't know either, Jeanette. But you know what? In social media days, there's no such thing as bad publicity, you know? It's funny you say that. Auntie Chris said, I've tried to shop on Temu and AliExpress, but there's so much extra stuff popping up that I've just give up and go back to Amazon. It's funny because my AliExpress, there's only it pops up for you to collect coins because every day you check in on the app, you collect coins and you get discounts, and then you click OK, and that's it. Nothing else shows up for me. But mine is the app, and Amazon only came up here a few years ago. We didn't have Amazon in Brazil, so I had to. to find a way to purchase the things I wanted. And back then, it was my only alternative. So when I got into AliExpress, they already did not have many advertisers. Oh yes, Nissa, I would too. I think my nieces will probably say it's cringe. Oh, it's funny you say that, View. I think maybe, I don't know, but maybe in the American version they give more ads. I don't know, but that's odd. I didn't do anything yet. I'm just mixing the paint here with a little bit of blue, a little bit more blue. This is teal, and I don't even know where I'm going to start. But I think I'm going to start. Well, I should follow my own advice and start from left to right. So I will start. I think this brush is a bit too big. I need a smaller brush. Hi, Laurie. What are you working on today? Nessa is working on the secret pages. So is Chris, because there are collabs, I think, or something, or buddy groups. Wait, were you looking in what is it called, on your browser view? Because I always do the app exactly. Well, because you can control it better in the app. But for Timo, I only ordered once from Timo, and I created a card, a virtual card that will last only 24 hours, specifically for that. Call me paranoid, but and they did dial down because the first time I went into it, I was like, "There's way too many. There's a roulette. There's a whatever promo or crap. I don't know. It was a bunch of garbage. I did not have the patience for Timo because none of my other marketplaces have that many ads. However, they really did dial down a lot lately, at least here in my area, right? Brazil. I think they capture, they know where you, I mean, they have to know where you're shopping from, right? Because you need to tell them where to send. Oh, yes, maybe the browser, indeed. When you don't want these ads and all the stuff, the pop-ups, try using what is it called there? Brave? Yes, try using the Brave browser. It blocks most pop-ups, ads, and weird stuff. Yes, me too, Nessa. I ordered from Shein without any troubles at all. Even done returns easy. Exactly. Yes, Brave View is pretty good. It is the shape of a lion. The thingy exactly because it's very good with keeping you safe, sort of. Um, on to Chris said, is your page prepped or are you just painting on the plain paper? I'm just plain paper. I didn't do anything. These books they take water medium pretty well. I never felt I needed it to prep it, but I did a test uh, just to see if it would work to prep in this page. But honestly, it works everywhere. I tried even on Amazon paper, and it works fine. And again, you guys know how I go. I'm just basing. It's just flat coloring because I add highlights and shadows later. You know, Shein also has art supplies, at least here in Brazil. I even bought my stand. Is kind of like a canvas holder that you prop your sketchbook or book upwards. I bought one there, and it was like ridiculously cheap. It cost like probably $1.50. Oh yes, easel. Exactly. That's I don't know. Is that an easel if it's just the desk version, or the easel is the one that it's large and mounted and on the ground and stuff? Because here we call it a different name. Easel. We leave the Brazilian word for easel just for the big one. Oh, tabletop easel. Okay. In Portuguese, the word is completely different. We call that a book stand in Portuguese. Would be the equivalent book stand. And what I want to do, let's. I'm even going to check now that you mention this, just in case. Nope, perfectly fine. But then again, I'm not going crazy with the water. In gouache, has larger, naturally larger pigments, right? So, oh yes, I agree. No suits for me either. I pass on all the suits as long as I get my art supplies. Oh, I went over the line here. This is a color that stains. We have book stands and document stands, but they're different from each other, and any of them is an easel. You say here the equivalent would be book stand, but it is an easel, and you can put a book on it also. So it's those ones that I think it's because a while back tabletop easels were not a thing for us. You would usually find those that uh, typists would use to while they're typing from a book or something to prop the book up. And then when the tabletop versions came out, and I say not too long ago, it is a long time ago, but it was like early 2000s when they started popping up in Brazil. Ooh, nice, Nessa. I'm similar to you, Nessa. I only use I actually buy men shorts, bathing suit shorts, the ones surfers use. Yes, because I don't like doing bikinis and all that stuff. Okay, I think I'm going with too much water here. I need less water. I need my paper towels. Oh yes, no, it's the same. I think they just didn't have a way to describe it because here the easel is the one that has the knob that you will attach a canvas in. But if it's one that you just lay the sketchbook against it, then it's a book stand. At least here. Okay, I'm going to try. Should I try? Okay, I'm going to try to fix this. I made a bit of a mess here. Let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit. And it's funny because to you is a bit blue. It is blue, but it's more teal to me. It's a teal, more tealish kind of blue. Let's zoom you in a little bit. Yay, that's it. Just so you know. Oh, shoot. I just lost chat for a second. Live chat, is that correct? Yes, it's correct. Good enough. Now what I want to do. Now what I want to do is I will go around this fishy here. I want to try to make him a bit like a goldfish. And it's funny, Chris, because it's gonna be a similar color scheme than you just mentioned in whatever it is you're doing there. Oh, worry not, Chris. I'm just talking about color scheme. I will use teal, cyan, and it will transition to a blue. But the fish I'm gonna make in a goatfish, so it's going to be orange. And I want to make her tail transition towards purple. Jeanette said, annoyingly cannot find my winter knitted watercolors, born in 1974, but it's still better than my cheap set. What to do? What is your cheap set, Jeanette? Speaking of which, if anyone wants a very cheap set, I recommend Mail Young. I know that there's all the hype about the warmer um, watercolors now, but honestly, I don't recommend them. I've seen many reviews and also checked and spoke with them about their pigments and whatever it is, and it's not a bad set for a budget set. It's okay, but for that price, they're selling like for $40. It's not worth it. You know, Meliang has better pigments, better quality. You can buy refills to fill them in if you want, and it's like $10 less. Oh, really, View? I never tried their pencils, but it is one I am willing to spend on, but not just now because I have a ton of pencils that I bought or received as gifts from Christmas gifts and stuff. And I really want to focus on those by now. Yes, it's true, Nessa. That's what I was going to say. For coloring books, I think the Mail Young is enough, is good enough. And then, especially if no one, if that person never tried watercolors, I would say get a Mail Young. If you like it, then you can invest in something else. But I think if you're going to invest in Paul Rubens, depending on which set we're talking about, but if you're going to invest in Paul Rubens, I would say get White Knights because they're usually really similar priced. In fact, where is it? Oh, it's here. I have, what does I have? A Tetra pen. Oh, yes, of course, View. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. And I never used the stuff, so I don't know. Nessa, the thing with Artex is it depends when you bought them because they completely redid the formula. And I had the original one, the first 72, when there were no 126 anything at the time. And they were a delight to use. And then I bought the 126 and they felt completely different. And I complained. I got in touch with Artex and I said, this is different. This is gummy. It's like there's more fillers in it. It's not as pigmented. And they said, yes, it is. We had to change the formula. And ever since, I tell everyone I no longer recommend Arctics. Median in Tubes watercolor? I only seen their gouache. Wait, the others I have are Tetra pens. Well, use the Tetra pens. They are good enough. I remember I tested this one a long time ago. Uh, this is my latest watercolor purchase. This is Paul Rubens. It's pretty good. Do I have the swatch? I think I do. Here. Even though the color is not going to be visible correctly because it's very blue on your screen. Let me try. I don't know if I can fix it. Let's see. Color correction. Nope. Yes, this is more like it. Let me see if I don't look like I'm a doll. All right, this is better. This is much better. Uh, Nessa says, yes, Midden has watercolor too. Oh, nice to know. I do not know that. I have the Midden watercolors and they are awesome. It's really good to know. Yes, but I always like to get at least two of the primaries, like a warm and a cool version of each. And this is called, I used to have this one, an old version, but I ran out, and it's marine blue. And it used to be PB16, which is phthalo turquoise. However, it's no longer only phthalo turquoise. It's now is they got PG7 with it. PG7 is phthalo green, if I'm not mistaken, the name. And I prefer the phthalo turquoise without the green in it. So I decided to look for other brands that had it, only PP16. And Paul Rubens is one of those, and so is Turner. So I bought them to compare. They're almost identical, so pretty good. I no longer have my swatch for the old Marine by Holbein, but this is much greener than the other one. Yes, that's it. 48 medium tubes at 28 Canadian dollars now. Wow, that's a really great deal. Unfortunately for me, median it is not worth buying because it's expensive here, and I know it's is the shipping, either the shipping or just the fact that it's imported. Now, what do I want? I want a blue. Do I want this blue? Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this blue now. I need to wet my palette. It's a bit too. It's a bit too dry. Let me now do me water a little bit. It's like this. That's good enough. I am getting my blues now. Let me put it this way so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Yes. This is just blue. And I'm going to get a little bit of that teal. A little bit of water. And I'm going to start creating a bit of a blend here. Oh, worry not, Jess. If you need to lurk, you lurk. Oh, I saw you do that once, and I don't know how you do it. I have a precision blade, and I still cannot do that. I think as you eventually use up your budget supplies, and it's something I even plan to make a video on, I think we can you can upgrade your supplies if once you notice you like them and you want to expand. And if you want to expand, if you like that one and want to stay in that one, then by all means stay in that one, you know? No issues here. But you can like upgrade your supplies if you want over time. I always think it's good to try a budget option if you never tried a particular medium before. Okay, I want more. There's a hair here. It's to be a cat hair, of course. Jeanette said, "Thank you, Auntie Chris. Will do. I was serving dinner out." Oh, okay. I forget that is night time for you. And by the way, Chris, I had so much fun watching your video. Your the unpopular opinion tags video. I absolutely love that video you made. Jess says eventually one day I'll do a video on how to wash potato paste. That would be great because that's something I really have zero skills. It's one of also another reason I don't do collage because I'm really bad with things that involve gluing things. Despite the fact that my job is actually gluing things together to make insoles, custom insoles for patients. And I do that, and that's fine. But when it comes to art, I always tend to find a way to mess it up. Oh, that is not just you. As you can see, most of the time, I'm not talking anything that makes a lot of sense. I'm merely just describing what I'm doing when I'm coloring. And when I'm going to read chat or answer you all, I stop. I thought the video was pretty good. Don't go too hard on yourself. In fact, I think it's much more interesting when is this part of the hurt tail or the fish's fin? I have no idea. I have a blast, Jeanette, being with all of you because you're my crowd. Literally, I have no one else that enjoy this hobby around. My art teacher loves coloring, but to her it's a very introspective thing. She wants to just be by herself, quiet. So she doesn't feel like it's a hobby she wants to share. It's more her alone time. And as much as kind of is an alone time for me too, it's so much better to share. Even though I'm not particularly a very sociable person most of the time. Okay, I need more paint. I will continue to do some gouache tutorials, by the way. I want to evolve the tutorials with time, you know, make it a bit more complex here, a bit more complex there. Let's use gouache not only to base, but let's add some shadows and go step by step. Because I notice is something people feel very intimidated by. And it's funny because I was always very intimidated by watercolor, but not by gouache, because to me, gouache was something kids use. I didn't know that there were professional gouache at the time, so I just played with kids stuff at first, but it was a bit frustrating. And then one day I got a white gouache from, I think it was Winsor Newton. Oh no, it was Talon's, the old version, and I don't recommend Talon's anymore. And eventually I was like, you know what? This is cool. But that was after I had a bit of a mishap when I tried to learn to paint with oils, because my grandma, she's an artist and she paints with oils. And I was like, yay, I'm going to learn how to paint with oils. It was a disaster. But I did learn the rule of fat over lean, always starting with thin layers and going with thicker layers on top. Laurie said, I'm kind of lurking. I'm buffering, not so hard to follow. Oh, that's okay, Laurie. If you need to lurk, you lurk away. Sometimes closing the whole YouTube and opening up again might help. Oh, you were. There was not a rude thing about your video. In fact, I think you were sometimes too diplomatic. You could be a bit more spicy, as View would put it. Who's there? Who came in? Hold on. Oh, hello, Char. Welcome to the Fox Den, dear. Now I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna do it also with teal. I don't actually know. No, Nissa. You're like the epitome of diplomacy to me. It could be that I'm biased towards Canadians, though. Oh, Chris, worry not. There's no such thing as bad publicity. If they come for you, all that's gonna happen is that it's gonna hype your channel a lot. And I think we have to speak our truth because, we can be. I do like being diplomatic as much as possible with people, but when it's something you had a bad experience with, you need to tell like it was for you. You can't sugarcoat it, I think. And in fact, I know, I think it was Jess. It wasn't Jess's live stream, I think, and she also was telling about a bad experience she had. So you're not going to be the only one, I'm sure. Yes, I love watercolors. Jeanette said, in general, I use watercolor much more as a wash. Going to try doing it this way. Um, I do that too. I like using for washes, like for backgrounds, for example. But this is pretty good too. Although mine is gouache here, of course. Yes, I'm with Auntie Chris on that one. If this doesn't work, you always have another page. Okay, go back to the blue with a little bit of The green. The teal, I mean. Yes, and I think like it's your channel, you know? If people don't want to hear it, they just can click away. No one, there is no YouTube police saying, oh, come here and watch this video. It's your channel, you can do as you please. And in the first month, I was like, no, I'm not going to say anything about anything else. But nah, I can't. I don't have much of a filter. Sometimes I just speak my mind, especially after I started live streaming, because then I cannot edit it out what I said. Just, whatever, you know. And, you did mention about a video you ended up not posting because you had a rant about something there. I think you should have posted. Maybe other people had the same rant. You want to get doxxed, oh, Chris? Why do you want to get doxxed? I can tell you I don't. And that's something that it took me a long time to to even feel that way, the way I'm describing it, because nowadays I check myself. Am I overthinking this too much? Am I worrying too much that someone doesn't like me? You know, like online and stuff. But I don't know. I think I'm getting old. I'm stopping to worry too much about it. But I used to worry a lot about it. I would lose nights of sleep. Oh, you're super excited about maybe getting dogs. You do not want to be dogs. Okay. I think I already mentioned this in my tutorial video, but the right consistency is like this. Let me show you here. You can pick up the paint. It's rather liquidy, but it's not dripping. It's not moving even if you move the palette, you know? That's the right consistency for gouache, at least for the beginner layers. Just in case. Okay, now what? I want to darken this, but I don't want to lose the vibrancy. What am I going to do now? I don't want to completely neutralize the color, so I guess I'm gonna go with black. Mm, oops, another hair. Okay, that's good enough. I don't think I'm gonna put what are they called? A background into this page. I mean, here inside the circle, yes, but not outside. Sorry for being quiet, but when I'm doing really tiny details, if I don't focus, I tend to mess up really bad. So I'm getting quiet for a minute here. time is it? Oh, we got 1 hour left to Annika. So okay. That's absolutely fine, Chris. Sometimes I even stop breathing when I'm doing little details like this. Nessa said something similar. She said, "It's okay, Lucy, I'm concentrating on those more bits with you." Thank you. I'm thinking if I didn't miss anything. No, I think not. I will start here on these little thingies by her tail. By the way, in the beginning, I was mentioning about the song I made. There is a video. I think I sent it on to Chris. It's a video called Foxfires. It's on YouTube if anyone wants. Yes, that's the whole point. I told you. I was really upset that I missed her a few times in a row. So I was like, no, 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 no. I need to find a way to not let that happen anymore. And the story I'm telling in that music is actually the story of the Revontulet or Foxfires, is a Finnish myth. And there is a video on YouTube by an Irish movie, I don't know, cinema graduate or something. And it's so beautiful. It's a 6 minute thing. There's no dialogues, direct dialogues. It's a 6 minute short film. I do recommend everyone watching because it's the cutest little thing. No, no, I'm still need a little bit more. I was pestering Annika to ask her if she watched the video I sent. She did it last, I think a little before last live stream, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yes, don't worry, Jeanette. If you need to entertain your guests, you entertain them. Worry not. You could just leave it playing and leave your phone in the kitchen. You know, don't worry about it. Let me see. Okay, I want different type of blue now. I need ultramarine. Okay. I will mix the ultramarine with the other blue. So you're joining you for dinner, Jeanette? That's why the sun's coming up. You're not in grandma babysit duty today. I remember you were taking care of grandchildren a little bit. Or was it not you? Was it Jane? Sorry if I'm mistaken you too. No, but I think it was you. I think I'm not crazy. I'm flipping through my tales from Atlantis. I didn't see anyone call her a Mermaid from there. Oh, really? That's funny. I thought for sure someone would call it this one for being part of a buddy group and all that. And it's a pretty large buddy group too. Yeah, you. You caught me there. Okay, I need more ultramarine blue, and I will get a little bit of this purple now. I'm very easy to troll you. I'm very easy. I'm really literal, and I Bear he loves to troll with me because I always fall. And he always say to me, "I do it because you always fall for it because it's funny." And I was like, "Ha ha." I'm doing this flickering motion now because I want to. Not anymore. I was doing it just now, but I forgot the little part here. Um, but I am very much easy to draw. I'm gonna do this little flicking motions here. I think it's a bit too saturated, this image. I don't think I have any whips in this other than this one I'm just starting now. Which I always hope I will finish during Annika's stream, but now I know I won't because I keep chit chatting in the chat. I've already accepted that I cannot be productive at the same time. Let me remove some of the brightness, a little less contrast, and a little less saturation. Yes, I think that's good enough. Oh, the one here next to her. Let me show everyone for those who don't have the book. This duck. It's a cute little one. And it's funny because I completely thought that the page that the group had chosen for Mermay was not this one because I remember there was a duck. And there is another mermaid in this book. And that mermaid is the other page also has a duck, but it's not a duck. It's I think it's a swan, the other one. And I was convinced it was the other page, but then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna check it back just in case. And I'm glad I did because I was wrong. It was not that other page. I think even in my May plans, I showed the wrong page. Oh, good. Please do view. Then I don't feel so alone being the only YouTuber that is doing a page on this book. It's much better not to do it alone. Yeah, you get my back, girl. Thank you a lot. I go straight to purple now. No, I think not. When I'm off screen, I'm just mixing. Oop, let's not make things fly. 9 to 9 your time. I think that's pretty much, I think, the time that Annika wraps up hers, I think. And then I can tune in into yours. Even though usually that time is time I have dinner, so in the beginning of the stream I won't be able to chit chat with you. But I will have it on, most likely. We'll just pop in and say hi. Like watercolors for the Mermaid. How does that work? I don't even know. I mean, if it counts for something when people watch the replay of a live stream. But they don't count as live stream views, right? They count as if they were videos, regular videos views. I'm not sure how YouTube does those things. And it's funny because you were talking about what were you talking about? It was in your live stream before you got the Happy Mail, because now I was in the gym, then I didn't watch you again because I was on the equipment. Oh, they count. I didn't know. I did not know if they did count. Oh, really? That's interesting to know. And it's funny because I think it's been over a month since I had last checked my analytics and the channel and stuff. I don't do it because I tend to get anxious about it. Like, oh, that video had less views than you ordered. And I'm like, what did I do wrong? Oh my God. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be worrying about it. I just want to do my thing. You know, if people like, they like. If not, not. And that's it. I don't want to psych myself up. It's funny. The one thing I prefer to do really live is the. And then because you mentioned that, I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I checked. And Nissa sent me a message and said, if how were my viewed hours going? Um, because she's been leaving my videos to play to help me out. And I was like, maybe I should check that one out. So I went to take a look at the analytics because I rarely ever do. Color review says, I love replays better than live engagements. Color review, that means you have to support. Oh, really? I mean, does that show up somewhere, or you just, is what it means to you because people watch live streams after? I always put your live streams to play. I don't always watch as in looking at the screen. I just mostly listen because usually I'm cleaning up the house and stuff like that. Is when I put everyone's live stream that I missed to play. But I admit it's quite fun. That's very true. It's not that I don't like watching the replays. I just prefer to watch live. But I always watch live streams of the content of the art community creators I follow because I like long videos. In live stream is usually very long, and I love to watch long videos. Like when I'm coloring, I would just pop a live stream of someone that I didn't watch that week, or I missed the timing. There's one I need to watch still. Is Jess's live stream I didn't watch still. but I did watch her flip through. All right, view. See you later. Okay, now I need the violet. I think. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, yeah. I do my best with all the things, even if it means that I have to increase speed. Oh, yes, sometimes I do that. Lives I usually watch at 1.25 speed. I usually. I once I accidentally put it on 2 times speed and I could not stop laughing because the voice of the people gets so weird. Oh, you completely. Oh, Millie. Hello, Millie. She said, honestly, I try to watch as many videos as I can, but there aren't enough hours to watch everyone. You're absolutely right. There are not. Um, it takes me a long time to be up to date with the videos. Usually it takes. I'm usually a week behind, unless it's like a short video or a flip through or something really specific, or a live stream that I catch. Oh, you have been lurking. Okay, lurk away. But don't worry, I will love when you come say hi. It's really fun. But I'm glad you're here. You know, I was a bit worried about Amy Whiteout because there were a few lives that she was not feeling better. She was not feeling good. I mean, she was feeling a bit sick. And I did see that she streamed again, and she was much more perky and excited. So that made me feel much better. That she was in better mood and not so tired as she was in the last one. Jeanette, I'm right there with you. I am really enjoying the lives. I think it's because now I know people like and not know, but I've been around enough that I can recognize people. Like for example, that other day when Wilcox's mama was on, right? I know she's Chrissy, and I'm starting to be familiar with the community, and that is so good. I mean, it feels so good because it gives us such a sense of belonging, of not being completely alone in this hobby of ours. Um, I have my days. The days I don't watch anything at all. Like yesterday, I only watched at night. For example, I was in bed and then I put I usually watch Erica at Colors. I usually watch her at night. I really need some fluorescent blue gouache. Just some days I'm very I don't know, introspective, and these are the days I don't watch anything, and then I go to sleep, and because I'm insomniac most of the time, I usually put something on to play because otherwise I definitely will not be able to sleep. Let me see. Auntie Chris says I'm a stream addict and I'm not sorry. Millie says I do love a cute coloring community hangout. I'm right with both of you there. I'm definitely not sorry. But what really got me started on the streams was Annika. I used to watch only replays of streams, never live ones. Except I think Amy Whiteart. I would watch her, but I would always lurk, and I was never ever commenting because I didn't know anyone, and I didn't know how to. I am antisocial, I don't know how to start a conversation with people, and I don't know exactly how I started to chat on live streams. I think it was I think it was in Annika's live stream as well, the first time I checked. But I have been watching Annika for quite a while. I think it's nice because we can literally just hang out with one another, like we were all coloring together kind of thing. Messed up. I keep dipping my brush in the wrong well in my palette. I want ultramarine blue and I want the fluorescent violet. I'm gonna mix, mix, mix. And it's funny how we got a little community, and it's so nice, especially Saturdays. But I'm liking to stream a few other days a week as well, days that I'm not at the clinic. My first was Amy Woodard, but I would usually catch the replay because of the time zone differences. But then when I started to have really bad insomnia, I started to catch Amy live. She was the first one. And I followed her live streams for a year, over a year, without saying one word to anyone. I have a little bit of a hard time with her accent sometimes, so sometimes I don't understand what she says. For example, only now, a year and a half almost later, that I started watching her streams, that I actually understood what art text was, and in fact, I had to ask what it was because I wasn't completely getting it. It was, uh, and then that's what gave me the idea for the Discord sub. I was like, this is genius. We can literally tell people that are watching our stream to post their stuff, and then we can interact in a more two-way manner. And after that, I discovered Annika when I was looking for reviews on Language pens, and then I really liked her content. Who recommended me her? I saw someone speak of her, and then I went to look for her. I think it was chemist, Connie, a coloring chemist. Yes, Aztecs. Um, but I think it was coloring chemist. It was Connie that mentioned something about Annika. I think she was doing a flip through of a book that she saw on Annika's channel, and she got it. And I went to check. She mentioned something. I went to check her channel, and she had just posted something about Language pens. Hi, Angela. Welcome to the Fox Den. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. And she was so nice to watch. I love her voice. I like her accent too. I like voices with accents. The quirkier the better. Another one I love to watch. Oh, and she was also one I followed before. In terms of streams before Annika. Oh, I think it was hers. The first stream I interacted with was not Annika, I think. Was hers. Oh gosh. And now my memory fails me. I swear, perimenopause doesn't help with your memory. Uh, and I use my hormone replacement therapy. Right. I didn't miss it this time. Gemma. Her name is Gemma. She was the first live I started watching, but she streams during the day very early. I found I found Amy Warot first, and then I found Gemma from Colouring Cave, and then I found Connie, because I was looking at a flick through of a video, and I put the name on the search bar, and she showed up. Um, that book. I don't remember which book it was. And she mentioned Annika, and then I went to Annika, and after Annika, YouTube recommended me Joe. And the video recommended, I remember she was talking about being new to coloring and all that. So I said, you know what, a new colorist, I can get behind that, you know? So I decided to follow her. And again, she has an awesome accent. I love it. And some others I only discover after she made the. Yes, me too, Auntie Chris. I followed art channels before. I didn't even know there were colorist channels, because the only colorist I knew existed, as in that is a colorist and not a sketcher or someone like that, or a painter. It was her Renee Clark, and to me, she's a designer and a colorist. She's not directly an art channel, although now more I think so, because now she's venturing to resin and all this stuff. But I don't know. I had to be in a certain mood to watch her. I love Sarah Burns. I love her. She's one of the first. I've been following Lindsay the Crafter for I think 12 years or so, and when she started an idea with a podcast or something. She doesn't do that anymore, I think, but she started a podcast. And when she started a podcast, the first person she interviewed was Sarah Burns from Sarah Burns Studio. And I discovered her through that podcast and was like, this is amazing. I love it. Um, and Jackie came. Um, I think I was watching Lily. I've been watching Lily also for a long time. I think just as long as I watch Gemma at the Colouring Cave. It's been many years. And I was watching Lindsay, then I discovered Sarah Burns Studio. She's amazing with gouache, but it didn't work for me, her techniques, because I was trying to color in coloring books, and I was not trying to do landscapes, and she's mainly landscape artist. So I decided to look for other tutorials and ended up finding others. One that I really like, a watercolor artist, is Emily Olson Art, and I like Shelley Pryor Fine Art. They are both amazing. Yes, the same thing, Jeanette. I love Scotland, and I love me some Scottish accent. It's so nice. I really like it. I wish I could mimic that accent. I can't. Yes, I've been following Colin Bliss for years as well, many, many years. In fact, I think I discovered Sarah Clark through Coloring Bliss. But and I don't love SRC's content, exactly because it doesn't have much coloring. But I did like Coloring Bliss reviews of products. Although, not lately, but sometimes I heavily disagree with some of the ways she reviewed things. But it's not a criticism. It's just it doesn't work for me because sometimes she compares things that to me are not comparable. But that's all. And that's not a problem. I mean, she's great. I love her channel. But sometimes her comparisons a bit don't make too much sense for me. But she's awesome. She really is. She's one of the longest ones, I think. She's been here for a long time on YouTube. Also, another channel I follow constantly is Harry at the Art Gear Guide. I really like his content, even though his channel is a bit not paused, but he hasn't updated much because he's helping take care of his in-law and they have dementia, so he doesn't have much time to post anymore. Nessa says, wanted to mention if something feels off about someone you watch or follow, just trust your gut instinct. That's true. That's very true. Yes, the same thing, Jeanette. I watch her, mostly her reviews, but I don't seek her out much exactly because she doesn't color much anymore. And when she does, she's only coloring on her own books, the ones she makes. Nothing against that. But I just feel like sometimes I want to see a variety, of coloring books being colored on. So the few times she does color, she does little demos. They are. Mm, I don't have her coloring books because they are very expensive. So when she colors, even when she colors, I don't usually follow because of that. I'm getting more ultramarine blue. I'm remaking my little mixture here with my fluorescent violet and ultramarine blue. Nissa says, I had one watch I watched get angry with me because I didn't chase her down to find out why she wasn't online. I was like, what? How? I check out on people, but not all the time. I mean, first of all, sometimes I do take time off and I don't open the interactive part of social media. Sometimes I'm just passively consuming it. So sometimes I don't even notice that I don't even have a channel for talking to people. But it's simply because sometimes I just need to shut down the the social media thing. Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming. Like I mentioned in one of the streams I made, um, actually I think I was in Annika stream. Yeah, I was in the chat. second. I'm sorry. It's my rhinitis is starting again. And it's always this time of day and night. It's 5:35 here. Yes, similar with me. Auntie Chris said I think I didn't seek out coloring videos because I never care about any particular books. I was more interested in different mediums. Yes, same thing. I ended up with following coloring bits because of a review she made of something. I don't remember what it was. Not because of the coloring per se, you know. And it's the same. Um, I saw a test that Lily from Art Journey UK that she had made. I don't remember what it was, but she was doing tests on coloring books to see how you would handle certain mediums. So that's what I wanted to see, you know, because I didn't know you had people that just colored, you know, let's color like we're doing now. To me, that's the resources you should find. You should find people doing tests on the book you want or you like to see if whatever you thinking might work. Not color alongs and vlogs and stuff like that. And I was never one to follow vlogs, so that wasn't something I looked for in the beginning. And the first, what was the first? I think it was Jess, the first one that I saw actually coloring. Oops, I think I lost track of check. Hold on. Want to mention something? Okay, Auntie Chris said, I like Black Canary. I found cat and paste and was trying to figure out whether or not I want to keep my Crayola crayons. I love Black Canary. She's my absolute inspiration for watercolor. Uh, Nissa, I had one. I watched Get Angry. Oh, I read that, I think. Angela Santos, Auntie Chris, I give my Crayola crayons to my nephew. Oh, I have my Crayola crayons. I gave to no one. I have the 90 set or 100 set or something like that. I think it's 98 set. And I like using it. I actually like using crayons. It's why I actually actively sought out new color ones because I love playing with crayons. And I had bad experiences with oil pastel, so I was feeling a bit ugh. I decided to go after something else, but similar, and it worked for me at least. Uh, wait. Into the Sun's 4730. Wait, I lost something in the chat. I need you also help me. Uh, Nessa said she has MS. Maybe she's in pain. Who has MS? Sorry. All right, Angela. Good nap for you. Jess said, for me personally, I want to see colorists actually coloring books rather than just review of a product under the sun. Usually, that's been sent to them. That is true. What I like about Coloring Bliss is that she actually buys stuff with her own money most of the time. But then when I found out, in fact, through you, Jess, that color is actually colored on video, that was really like eye opening to me. I saw flip through first. I think that's how I found Jess. I think someone mentioned Jess. It was either Connie or Annika. No, it was Connie, and then I went to Jess, and then Annika. Yes, and I found a video that you are doing. I don't remember what you were doing. I think you were doing water-based markers, and I found that so nice. And then you even mentioned Erica at Colors. That's how I found Erica through Jess. And it's funny how we find one, and then there's a mention of one in from another channel, and then you pick that up, and then you go and you look for that. Coloring Bliss, Jennifer Say. I don't think Jennifer Say has MS. She mentioned she had chronic pain, but I don't remember her mentioning she has MS. Someone else has MS. I don't remember who, but someone else in the coloring community has MS, and I don't think it's Coloring Bliss, is it? But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I like product reviews, but I don't see them like all the time. I usually is when I'm looking for a specific product and then I want to see what people are thinking. And I go to the search bar and I type the product and I watch whatever is there for. But it's not something I seek for all the time. It's just when I have something that I find interesting and I see in my wish list, I put it in my wish list and then I start looking for information about it. Yes, I found you, and then YouTube recommended Rachel to me, which who I started to follow as well, and then I found Erica through you. Yes, but there is another colorist that has MS, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember who, but I think there is one. Or it could just be someone from coloring community that mentioned this in the chat, and I'm misremembering. After I became perimenopausal, I trust no more in my memory. And it's really funny because Erica's another one that is my inspiration. Erica in Black Canary. And then Erica mentioned Jackie, and she didn't remember the name of the channel when she was mentioning it. And she said she was going to put it on the description, but I think she forgot. And then I went to look for. I started to obsessively type Jackie coloring, water medium, stuff like that. That's how I ended up finding Jackie, and I did find through my weird Google's YouTube search bar search. Chronic pain. Nope, chronic pain is not fun. Uh, Still, chronic pain is no joke. Jeanette Delbarge said, "Nope, chronic pain is not fun." Ask me how I know. Yes, we know, and this is something I've noticed as well when I started with the coloring tube thing. It's most of us, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe most of us started coloring as a form of therapy, you know? And most of us either have chronic pain or something chronic. Like Colour Claire is one of the first ones I followed as well. I've been following her for 10 years, I think, maybe more. The other day I was looking for how long I've been following someone, and I saw it was over a decade I've been following Claire. Mindy says I can't really remember when I started on Color Tube. I think it was Jennifer and the woman who designed Star Gold. Yes, Laurie from Color My World. She's back now. I think she had taken a break after her husband passed, but she's back. And the first really color tube, but there wasn't really a color along. It was also product reviews most of the time that I followed and watched, or sometimes tutorials like how to color a flower, how to blend your pencils, things like that. When I was starting, it was Pamela from Pamela Passion for Pencils. I think that's what it's called. Is Pamela Passion for Pencils? Pamela Passion for Pencils? Yeah, I think it was that. I knew she had to go around one of the exhibitions in a wheelchair, so MS could be the cause. And then it kind of dawned on me that Joe. Wait, did I miss something else? And it kind of dawned on me that Joe and Jackie and Annika were coloring, but not trying to teach me how to color and not trying to sell me things. Yes, I did when I couldn't sit up to my embroidery machine. Yes. Yes, Pamela's the OG. Another one I loved to follow. I absolutely loved to follow her. But I didn't know color tube was a thing. I just thought she was a one odd thing. And I also saw her kind of not recommended, but mentioned in Pamela's channel, and that's how I found Zucchini Kitty, which I also love how she works. So inspirational. Some stuff that Jackie does reminds me a little bit of stuff that the Zucchini Kitty Karen at Zucchini Kitty used to do things. And I don't know how I started to see my Call of Country Live, Karen, the other Karen, but I think it was YouTube that recommended it to me. I also watch Picture Purpose, but I watch her less than everyone else. Nothing against her, I just forget. I keep forgetting the name of her channel too. I know her name's Kira, and then I think, okay, I need. It's been a while since I've seen Kira. I need to watch her, and I don't remember the channel. And then one day it just dawns on me the name, and then I go look for it again. That's why when I created my channel, I was like, I want something that has my name on it, because if someone doesn't remember my whole channel, they can at least Google art, color, Lucy, something. Jeanette said I did when I couldn't sit up to use my moderate machine. Oh, you worked with embroidery. Of course you did. You worked with fabrics and you taught people. I forgot about that. Sorry, escaped my mind for a moment. And what happened again? If you don't mind me asking, or if you already said it and I don't remember, I apologize. Nessa started color tube in tutu. Didn't know about adult coloring or color tube until 2 years ago. I knew about adult coloring because I started in 2014, but it was on and off, and I had no idea there was like groups on Facebook and Instagram and people making videos about it. Yes, Lucy's not my legal name. It's just my nickname, so that's why I put it there. My name, but something I wouldn't mind people referring to me as just. It actually makes sense, you know. I usually prefer to call people by their name because sometimes handles are just odd. Like I would feel odd if I had to say Janet Delbar 913 or Millipent 7526. I was like, hello 7526. I don't know. I will find it odd. Yeah, the first I did discover Pamela in Pamela was where did I discover her? I think it was Facebook. I was looking for some I was looking for swatches and I found hers, but then I discovered I had to pay for it and I can't pay things in dollar price because my currency is 5 to 1 the dollar and 6 to 1 the euro and almost 7 to 1 the pound. So it's just a no. And then I discovered there was a group and there was someone from the group had made translated the names of the brute from the squares or something. That's how I ended up looking for it. And after that, YouTube, sorry, not YouTube, Facebook started recommending me a bunch of other coloring groups, but I don't visit them. I barely use Facebook anymore. But is your name Chris, or that's your nickname, and then is like Christine or something? Because then it's not your name. It's your nickname, sort of. But I like your channel name. I like Auntie Chris. I mean, it's really catchy. It has to be catchy. The reason I never forgot Jess's name is because there's an animal in the name. Well, it's an animal or an insect, or is an insect an animal? I don't know. But anyway, she has Bumblebee in her name. Yes, I do the exact same thing, Jess. I said, hello, this is Lucy Fox from Lucy Fox Art. I said the channel name and my name, Lucy Fox. Yes, Nessa, that is true. Nessa says, Jess, when I am randomly playing Call of It at work, I get a dopamine hit when your channel comes up. We get so conditioned by Pavlov's dog. I am wondering that too, Auntie Chris, but mine is my full name. I mean, Christina, but that's just for bills. Exactly. Lucy is the same for me. Is my full name, my legal name is just for bills. The Bumblebee Lady. Oh, I saw when you said that. Oh, it brought tears to my eyes. Millie says Mildred isn't my real name. It's gaming handle that's stuck. It's similar to Annika, right? Axek, it's a handle from her uni friends that just stuck. I always thought Axik was the name of a song. I don't know why I thought that, but anyway, when I get asked in life which name I prefer, I always say Jessica is for when I'm in trouble. Yes, pretty much, Jess. The same for me. If anyone says my full name, which is Lucille, that means trouble. That means something bad happened. Oh, I did something bad. Hi, Nessa. Let me see what you're saying. I hope no one minds me saying, but my mom's birthday today. She would have been 83. Oh, yes. Well, congrats to your mom. I know she has passed, so sorry for your loss. I know it's been a while, but sorry for your loss. Oh, that's completely normal, Nessa. It's funny for me because I lost my sister one day after our birthday. We were twin sisters. So to me, my birthday is one thing, but the next day is a bit a day of longing of things that could have been, stuff like that. But yeah, I feel hugged, Nessa, really tightly. Virtually, nothing creepy or weird, please. I'm the only person left who's allowed to call me Christine. I need to prove. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately for me, a lot of people can call me by my full name with its approving voice. But I'm waiting for it to dry, otherwise I'm gonna mess it up. Mealy says, I have fears around my dad's birthday and my own anniversary for similar reasons, Nessa. It never quite goes away. Good memories. Sorry for your loss, Millie. If you lost your dad, it is my understanding. I'm sorry for your loss. Let me clean up this brush, otherwise I know I will forget. 5 minutes to curtain. Yes, it's exactly it. You got it, Chris. 5 minutes to Annika. So I will wrap up here. I'm trying to get the whole page on camera, but apparently I can't. Oh, okay, now I did it. I hope you all enjoyed this little coloring together in chit chatting with our chat today. We're kicking off the chat today. Actually, I think Chris Kluwer kicks off the chat today, if I'm not mistaken. I just never seem to get her on, live. I only had to get the replays. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I love the company. I love the chit chat. Best day ever is Saturday for this. Uh, this image is not faithful. I will take a picture and put on the Discord server for y'all later. But this is not the way it really is. It's much more purple in the tail. I don't know why my camera doesn't pick it up, but I see you all on Annika live stream. Thank you so much, Jess. I love that you're here because it's so lovely to chit chat, and I love your streams. Ah, I need to watch you after I watch View tonight. Steam train to Annika's. Bye, everyone. See you later.